All right, welcome back. So today we have the Primal Dragster on the bench today. Just getting it cleaned up, making sure everything's good. I'm gonna get it fired up and make sure everything's still working okay with the Dragster, because this is the one. It's got a parachute mount on the back with an extra servo to throw a chute, which is a video I did a long time ago when I purchased this thing. So just cleaning it up because this one's going to end up going, and I don't think it's going to be an RC that I ship because it's just too expensive to ship these things. Got the last 4 RC cars out that were purchased, so there's no more except for the poor hoss. There are a couple people interested in the hoss. It's just going to be later on in the week, if it's still around. So I'm getting all my on-road stuff together, and I keep seeing messages. Messages of, Earl, why are you quitting RC? Why are you selling all your RC cars? I'm not selling all my RC cars. I'm getting rid of some to make some room so that I can continue with the YouTube content, because of late I have no room to purchase any new RC drops or any RCs I want to test because I have no place to put them. I had one guy tell me, well, why don't you make shelving like Kevin Talbert does? Kevin Talbert has a studio and it's a workspace. So if he wants to put a bunch of holes in his wall, that's on him. I'm not going to do that at my house. It's just it's not feasible, and it's not going to happen. This is my house. This is where I live, and you know, it's been overrun with RC, which I'm fine with because that's my hobby. But it's just getting a little ridiculous. But got the garage floor cleaned up, and got space in my garage again with all the RCs that I got rid of. And I'm happy about that. I'm actually flabbergasted about that. But the other thing is, you know, RC's rotting out. I've got some RC cars that are literally starting to rot out. And they're not getting used. I've got a Summit that's coming apart, so the Summit's going to end up going. This Primal Raminator is going to end up going. I've got a few other things that I'm working on, mainly all the on-road stuff. So I got some drag cars going to go. I got some speed cars that are going to go, and speed cars are going to be very iffy because it's hard to sell, you know, a 150 mile an hour speed car that somebody's not used to running. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm in the process of getting my Primal all cleaned up, making sure everything is good. You know, after sitting in storage for so long, it's just that time to get it cleaned up and find a new home for this. This one is, I love the looks of the Primal RC. It's here in California, there's just no place to run it. We don't have drag events, that kind of stuff. And I don't live in the desert. So it's just one of those things. It's one of those RCs I think is very cool. I definitely loved owning it. But I just find myself not running it. Not as much as I should. So before it starts to rot out, I'm going to get this to a home that somebody can use, this RC, hopefully. But that's the plan. I love the carbon fiber chassis on this thing. And of course, you know, the whole drag scene for me, I think is pretty cool. But that's what I'm working on, and I just wanted to, wasn't actually going to do a video today, but after seeing comment after comment after comment of people telling me, Earl, why are you quitting YouTube? Or why are you getting out of the hobby? I'm not getting out of the hobby. I enjoy this hobby. So I figured I'd fire up a video and explain. That way, hopefully, I thought I explained it in the Losi video, but I guess when you're getting rid of RCs, you should do it in every video that you post, because not everybody watches every video. But that's what I'm in the middle of doing. Want to show my appreciation to everybody that purchased everything. I can't wait for you guys to start getting these RC cars. As soon as everybody starts receiving their RC cars that they purchased, hopefully by the end of this week, it should be pretty cool to get some of these reactions. So hopefully you guys comment down below on what you think about your purchases. And glad that they're all going to a good home and that they're going to be used now. But just figure, kick on the camera. I'm going to grab the Summit and we're going to take a look at that. So we'll be right back. All right, so here we go. Here is the Summit. This Summit I've never run. I did run it in front of the house, but I've never bashed this RC. Body's immaculate. It does have light kits front and rear on the bumpers and on the roof. So the other thing I did to this Summit, when I first ran it, I had the shift servo, the mini servo, go bad. So I put the upgraded servo in it from Traxxas. That's the black servo for the 2-speed transmission. The other two are for the locking diffs. So that's an upgrade that I did to it, and I think I have one more mini servo for this. I know I did it on my other one too. Still has the Traxxas connectors on it. This is a 4S 110 scale rig. I have adapters in it. But the main reason I'm showing this one in this video is because talking about why I'm getting rid of this, or why I'm getting rid of RC cars. So here, as you can see, you see the cracks in the tires? See how they're splitting? This is just from sitting on the shelf. Look at this. The tires are splitting. This is just from sitting on the shelf. The nice thing is, these things are bead locked, so you don't have to buy rims, you just buy tires for it. And the foams are still good. But the tires themselves have cracked. Look at this one. Split wide open. And I saw this because I take it off the shelf and clean it every now and then. And I'm like, what the hell? You know, the soft tires, you know, it's ruining the RC. It's because I'm not running it. It's just rotting away. So rather than see an RC like this rot away, this has got a 2-speed transmission, locking rear diff, locking front diff, which I think is an amazing feature for this RC, and they're pretty fast. I do have a green one, which is the one I'm keeping. I've converted that to 6S and done a lot of modifications to it. But this one, I'm going to let it go, 325, and it's going to end up leaving because I don't need two, and I definitely don't need one rotting away on the shelf. And I might have a couple of tires. I'm just not sure. If I do, I'll include them in the box. Because my 6S one, I changed all the tires out. Because when I went green, I went ahead and replaced the rims on it. So I should have a couple of tires for this thing. But for the most part, this is one of my favorite RCs, is the Summit. I think Traxxas nailed it on this. It's like an E-Revo, but with locking front and rear diffs, E-Revo chassis. You know, it's just a cool RC. And so this one's going to go, and the Primal Raminator, the Primal Dragster is going to go. 800 bucks, the Dragster's yours. And the Dragster does come with the remote from Primal, which is a pretty cool remote. But, and the Summit comes with a remote, because with the Summit, you get locking front and rear diffs, 2-speed transmission. So, very, very cool remote with the Summit. So, TRX4, that's not going. But I believe this is the remote for the Summit right here, because I didn't label it because it's brand new. But I'm going to get this RC. I'm going to finish checking this RC. And just want to make a video saying I'm not getting out of the hobby. I'm not selling all my RC cars. I'm just trying to make a little room. And I have my garage floor back, which I'm very thankful for. So some of the RCs that are in the house are now going to end up going in the garage. So I'll show you a clip of the garage kind of cleaned up on one side with the RCs. I still got room on shelves, so some of the ones inside get to go into the garage, and I can start getting some of these ones that are in my work area here. Five shelves in my work area here, from roof to floor, full of RC cars, on top of everything that's in my garage. So every wall in my garage is covered in RC cars. But thankfully, you guys have shown a lot of support, and you've taken a lot of these off my hands, which has made room at this point. Even if I stop now, I'm good. If I never sell another RC at this point, at least I have room for a little while to get some more RCs and keep the channel going. But you can't keep buying off the channel, especially me, where I buy 2 or 3 of a certain model. You just can't keep doing that and not run out of room. So, but there we go. Just wanted to talk a little bit about me quitting the hobby or quitting YouTube. I do want to thank the 4 other RCs that went out today. Randy, he got a cool one. Trev, we're calling him Trev. He got the Dementor, which I think is pretty cool. Thomas, pretty cool. He got a big ruck. And then Anthony, he got the Rustler, the green one with the Max 10 combo in it. So those guys, thank you. On top of the other people that definitely got RC cars, and they're already on their way. But the other 4 got shipped out. There's nothing left to be shipped. So I'm going to start cleaning up RCs, do some videos. Like I said, I got an on-road video coming, and then leftover basher video, which this might be the end of the basher ones, because I don't think I have any other bashers that I want to get rid of other than the Summit. But there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.